corporations like his own and raise taxes for 80% of Nebraskans. Nebraska needs a governor who fights for the middle class, and that's not Pete Rickett.
Now, Channel 8 Eyewitness News, Sports.
Nebraska is back in the Associated Press Top 25 thanks to a win late last night or early this morning, depending on where you were. The Huskers are now number 24. The theme against Fresno State in Week 3, big play after big play after big play. That one started at 9:30 Central Time yesterday, ended after 1 in the morning Central Time. If you didn't stay up late, we got the highlights, and we got your back. First possession of the game, 3rd and 9. Jordan Westerkamp. Wester catches, Wester scores. 70-yard touchdown, Huskers up early, 7-0. Very next possession on the first play from scrimmage. Amir Abdullah, huge hole, 57-yard touchdown. He had 19 carries, 110 yards, his 19th career 100-yard rushing game. By the way, that's the best in the nation. Later in the first, off the Fresno punt, David Santos, well, he messes up. There's no other way to put that. When he touches that ball, it is live, almost recovered for a Fresno State touchdown, but instead it goes out of the back of the end zone, ruled a safety. Bulldogs get on the board. Huskers still up 14-2. Second quarter, 3rd down. Armstrong finds Kenny Bell deep for the long gain. Bell had 5 catches for 84 yards, enough to move him past Johnny Rogers in career receptions. That set up a Drew Brown field goal, and it's good, 17-2 Nebraska. Still in the second play of the game right here. DeMornay Pearsonell, the freshman, off the punt return, he houses it, 86 yards, longest return ever by a Husker freshman. First punt return touchdown for Nebraska since 2012, so that one was much needed. Fresno driving late before half. Byerson Cockrell, who is starting at nickel, redshirt freshman ever since Charles Jackson went down. He's looking good. That stalls that drive, and the Huskers lead 27-5 going into the break after the Fresno State field goal. Third quarter now, touchdown party. Tommy Armstrong to Sethan Carter, who gets in on the action. 20-yard score, 35-5. Nebraska's running away with it. Some more defense. Check out who's pressuring the quarterback on this. That's Randy Gregory, looking good after having an injured knee last week, and he was playing some linebacker, a new little wrinkle for the Blackshirts. Now, later in the third, after Fresno scored their first touchdown, check out Lane Hovey, who's getting his first playing time ever as Nebraska Cornhusker. He had 3 catches, 48 yards. Very next play, Amani Cross, 62 yards for the big fella. Who says he's a short yardage back? Some breakaway speed. Huskers up 41-12. Fourth quarter now, Armstrong to another tight end. Sam Cotton works his way into the end zone. His first touchdown of the year. Armstrong threw for 3 touchdowns on the day. So bringing the backups, Riker Fife, a Grand Island native. He's going to hit Christian Bailey to run up the score. Nebraska wins wearing all white uniforms. Last time they wore all white was in 2007, and they lost that game. Didn't lose this one, though. Huskers handle Fresno 55-19. Nebraska had 4 scoring plays of 50 yards or longer for their first time under head coach Bo Pelini. Let's check out these team stats. Total yards, well, that's to be expected when you put up 55 points. Nebraska, 562 total yards, 280 of those coming on the ground. So almost 50-50 run pass for the team stats. Some more team stats for you. And penalties, pretty much even. Turnovers, Nebraska had 1. They want to avoid that, but all in all, pretty good. 4 sacks as well for Nebraska. Plenty of guys padding their individual stats in week 3. Tommy Armstrong, 12 for 21, 260 yards, 3 touchdowns, even ran for 60. Amir Abdullah, another 100-yard game. Amani Cross, only on 3 carries, had 69 yards and a score. Jordan Westerkamp doing it again. Touchdown for him. Vincent Valentine had 4 tackles, 2 of those sacks. DeMornay Pearsonell, big-time special teams day, 5 punt returns, 150 yards, and a touchdown. Sports director Brett Edwards joined our college football analyst, former Husker Ralph Brown. Here's what they have to say about the team going forward.
Thanks, Pete. Ralph, what do you take away from this game? It was not a perfect game by any means, but the Huskers came away with an easy victory here in Fresno.
Well, you got to look at that rebound from that setback from last week. It wasn't a good showing last week, but they rebounded very well out there on the football field. I like the offense. They controlled the line of scrimmage. And Tommy Armstrong, he distributed the ball to a lot of his different wide receivers out there. The defense played well with Randy Gregory being back. They looked like they were having a lot of fun on the defensive line and in the secondary as well.
We've seen 3 games now on film. Anything that still concerns you, Ralph?
Well, you got to look at the third down percentage. Tommy Armstrong in this offense, they're throwing the ball down the field really deep. Those are high-risk throws, and you got to look at, hey, that's going to be tough to complete those continuing if you play some talented teams like next week against Miami. Also, you got to look at some of the defensive plays, running the football, stopping the run. They got to make sure they do that.
Let's talk about Miami coming into Lincoln next week. It's the first real test of the season. It's one everybody's been looking forward to.
Well, you got Duke Johnson, one of the top running backs in the country. They'll be tested there. It's not a spread option team, so Nebraska's defense will be more channeled in and just trying to stop the run. And Kaya, they have that young quarterback. They'll be trying to stop him too.
Ralph will be joining us next week in Lincoln for that Miami game. Everybody's looking forward to that one. Pete, we'll send it back to you.
All right, we'll have some more football after the break.
Get inspired at South Point Pavilions, 27th and Pine Lake.
So right now you can get 4 lines and 10 gigs of data for just $140 a month.
Wow.
That's $20 less than Verizon and AT&T, and you get unlimited talk and text.
Mom, Dad, good news. We can each get our own line and save you money.
Or I could save a lot more money if you and your sister finally moved out.
But we're not going to do that. So why don't we just go with this plan?
Yeah.
Get 4 lines and 10 gigs for $140 a month, and we'll pay off your old contract. U.S. Cellular. Hello better.
The 2015 Nissan Altima with up to 270 horses, blind spot warning, and advanced drive assist. Right now, save up to $1,750 or get 0.9% APR. Nothing beats an Altima, except another Altima. Innovation that excites. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
Start your day with Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
We'll catch you up on any breaking news that happens overnight.
And get your day-ahead forecast before you walk out the door.
Join Hannah Pachkowski, Nolan Crane, and Sean McMullen every weekday mornings on Lincoln's own ABC.
They got me into a car I wanted with payments I could afford.
I called, and before I knew it, I was driving a great car.
If they help me, they can help you too.
Even if you have bad credit, there is help to get you approved for a car loan at Kia of Lincoln today.
Hy-Vee hot deals are back and hotter than ever. Hy-Vee canned corn or green beans, only 39 cents. Columbine California red seedless grapes, just 99 cents a pound. Hy-Vee Angus Reserve boneless bottom round roast, only $3.97 a pound. Hy-Vee cottage cheese, just 99 cents. Kellogg's cereal, 4 for $9. Plus get a 4-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver discount. And Weight Watchers Smart Ones entrees, 6 for $10. Plus get 12 cents off per gallon of gas. Check out these Hy-Vee hot deals and more this week at Hy-Vee.
Former Husker Niles Paul had another great game for the Redskins. The tight end led Washington in receiving for the second week in a row with 99 yards on 8 catches and a touchdown. The Redskins beat the Jaguars 41-10. Chiefs visiting the Broncos. And on Kansas City's first drive, things went wrong. Jamal Charles, star running back, gets tackled awkwardly. He went down with a sprained left ankle. He did not return to the game and will have an MRI in the morning. Enter Nile Davis. Guy who went to Arkansas. Fourth quarter, punches it in. That cuts the Denver lead to 4. They would get the ball back for one final drive. 4th and goal from the 2 with a chance to tie it up. And Alex Smith's pass batted away. Broncos hang on to win 24-17. Rams and the Buccaneers. Former Pius Thunderbolt Greg the Leg Zuerlein, 38-yard field goal for the win with 30 seconds left. Zuerlein 4 for 4 on field goals. Levante David for the Buccaneers had 7 tackles. Rams beat the Bucs 19-17. Husker soccer at home taking on Illinois, and that kid is happy. Midway through the first half, scoreless. Mamie Conroy off the header, and it's just high. Good effort, though. Still knotted up at 0. Later in the first, Illinois' Allison Stuckey. That's a beautiful goal. No other way to put it from well outside the box. Illinois would put up 2 more goals in the second. Huskers fall 3-0. Royals game 4 with the Red Sox. Here, this is where the train went off the tracks. Daniel Nava grand slam to right field. Boston would go on to win 8-4. Alex Gordon, though, went 2 for 4, had a run on the day. The Royals lost 3 of 4 games in this series. They're now 1.5 games back from Detroit in the Central. One more guy, Prince Amukamara for the Giants, had a team-high 9 tackles today.
All right, thank you, Peter. And still ahead on the news tonight, a woman who struggled with asthma Most of